consistently playing the All Blacks a man down and taking this game to them. Smart play from Danny Kerr there. Flutie thinks England do not have the numbers in attack. They don't. The kick breaks his way, and Sivivatu, covering every blade of ground, in the end is forced into the error there. Great defensive play. Is that Jamie Noon there, covering the ground? Oh, Danny Kerr, the whistle's blown already. If that ball had been live, that would have been a penalty. Took a warning, and you can understand why. He's up for this, Danny Kerr.
What can England do here without their fly half?
Well, they got Ricky Flutie, of course, has played there a lot. What I think they could do is probably try and dominate a scrum here and put Nick Easter in and try and drive the forwards. They'll get a penalty for 3 points, that'll do.
Without their fly half and kicker, so Armitage will have to kick if England go for it from there. It's tense up front again, to the point of spilling over.
I want number 5, please. Time out,
This is a rapidly bubbling pot now.
Why are you getting involved in something that has absolutely nothing to do with you? Excuse me. Okay? Do it again. That's where you're going. Thank you.
Ali Williams, he cannot help himself. Really emerged as an outstanding player in the last year, but England have rattled him and Bradthorn from the start. Now with Toby Floodhoff, Dylan Armitage, unquestionably England's find of the autumn series, now has a shot at goal.
Frontline quickly with Phil.
Stuart just circled here as Phil Vickers bind. He's bind earlier on Woodcott's shoulder. This causes Woodcott to not be able to get a grip, but also with the bind, Vickery then can get inside, get into Mialamu to give England that round the corner so Easter can pick up. Woodcott had no chance. Great little dirty tactics from Vickery, from the old man himself.
Now Armitage, first kick a goal at international rugby. What a lift it would give his team and the crowd, who hardly need lifting. Such has been the volume at the start of this second half. Armitage, it's a cracking strike, you know, sailing through. That's the confidence of the man. We've seen it in his fullback play throughout the series. Now we see it in his kick and goal. He got a drop goal a couple of weeks ago. He's got a penalty goal now.
He has grown from a fledgling international into a full-scale one very quickly in this last month. What a lovely kick that was from a very confident player.
Borthwick's take.
Now, as Sean Fitzpatrick said, England need to be smart, need to be playing in New Zealand territory, and when they kick, they need to kick well. New Zealand is still likely to counter.
Blocking.
Michael Lippman just straying into an offside position. And a penalty critically in another kickable area.
And the crowd think that's a pedantic call. I think we might have something to it there. If there's any consolation for England here, the way he's kicked today, this is a very difficult one for Dan Carter, but Carter's got that ability to miss a couple in front of the post and then bisect the post.
If your team got it wrong, well then fine, we'll talk about it afterwards, but at the same time, I'll come over that side. Okay.
Bisect the post like Dylan Armitage. And Richie McCaw, it's an interesting chat with Alan Rolland.
Then and Carter wide again. Problems in the first half return for Dan Carter. It was a testing angle, to be fair, but he is the best.
Maybe New Zealand turned up here, they thought we'll work steamroller over England, and Dan Carter's think I'll head off to Perpignan. Graham Henry and his management, they've got to get their guys thinking. England are making this a real test match.
Henry, Smith and Hansen looking a little bit glum there. Their side still in front though, still at at this point heading towards a Grand Slam.
They're not playing well at the moment, though. England have brought them down.
Cowan. 1 minute left on the sin bin. England's latest sin bin. The council let you have 3 bins.
Defensive Alan Rolland is driving the garbage van.
Carter. Oh, that's a lovely break. Sumptuous play from Carter, but then he's rattled by the tackle. And a big one too from Armitage. Noon was on hand, but it was Armitage who really went in hard.
That's the magic of Dan Carter. He's off day, he's not kicking well, there's no space. A lovely scything step there, and then that handoff. He's such a powerful man. Really has a great handoff. Phil Vickery, World Cup winning prop, get out of the way. Smashes him, then the step, but Armitage stays strong, and Jamie Noon comes through upper body, 2-on-1, loses contact there. After that break from Carter, knock-on is a good result for England. Hasn't he done well with that man, Dylan Armitage? It's been a good afternoon for London Irish, because Kennedy's gone very well too.
There's been a big debate, hasn't there, about levels of fitness with the ELVs, with all the free kicks down south, and maybe the Southern Hemisphere sides have been that much fitter. I put that point to Jamie Noon in the week, and he said, no, won't have any of that. We felt really strong at the end of games. Obviously took on board, as everybody has in the England playing camp, about the mistakes that have been made, but he was adamant that fitness had not been a problem. But of course he is one of the fittest around. Just tell you about the change before we come in on that, Stuart. The change in the front row, and it's Matt Stevens on for Phil Vickery. Stu.
Well, we can only judge on the evidence of our eyes, and both Australia and South Africa did finish stronger in this game. I think Will made the point at half-time. The penalties have disrupted New Zealand's rhythm, and that has helped England immeasurably. Still got 25 minutes to go, and this is where New Zealand traditionally pick it up. But at the moment, England are playing with some inspiration.
Easter's had a strong game, and Kerr there shows that he's learning. He's getting that ball away quicker, on that boot as quick as he can. Armitage was always going to be chopped, but he's found his mate Easter.
Well, he had poise, didn't he, Dylan Armitage? Again, he's having another very fine game.
Flutie needs poise there, as he had to wait for the ball to come to him. Muliaina, that little chip of his, that's the channel that he likes. And both players do really well, allowing the tackle man to get back on his feet and not losing any of the bite in the contact. Muliaina, that was a good contest. Carter on that diagonal into a lot of space. Kerr,
Scything kick from Carter, beautiful kick.
here comes Sivivatu. Kerr won't get long, and that put the pressure on. It led to the slice. Some big names in front of Danny Kerr there, some big names of world rugby.
That was a brilliant kick from Daniel Carter. New Zealand are not playing their game, but Carter, a searing cross kick there. Danny Kerr had no angle, he slipped. Carter has given what a team not finding his best needs, the right territory to try and build. England again on the defensive. They need to start working in New Zealand territory at the moment. New Zealand just starting to impose territorial control.
Good long throw from Neil Lamu. Kano's there in midfield. Carter. Alarm bells should be ringing now for England. This is where New Zealand strike, and certainly in the second half, but not this time. Holding on, says Aaron Rolland. There's been a lot of whistle. England won't complain about